Watching high-definition video on PCs is probably best accomplished either through Blu-ray or HD DVD. And the reason for this is that HD content is very, very large. In other words, the files themselves are huge. In this country, it's a little harder than, say, in Japan or Singapore, where they have the equivalent of a T3 line, which is a very, very fast internet connection of 45 megabits per second to their homes. Here, we have DSL and cable, which are more on the order of 1 megabit per second. So it's very hard for us to download very high byte content, essentially. So when you're watching it on a PC, usually you're going to be best off if you use a Blu-ray disc or an HD DVD. If you were to download that content, it could take you a couple of days. A lot of the competition between Blu-ray and HD DVD is actually reflected in PC makers. So for example, Toshiba, who leads the HD DVD coalition from a hardware perspective, is also a big player in the laptop market. And so they've integrated HD DVD into many of their laptop models. On the other side of things, other companies like Sony, who also makes computers, integrates Blu-ray along with Dell and some other players. So the competition between the formats is reflected both in your living room and also on your PC. Yeah, a lot of people are wondering what the relationship is between PCs and the cable industry, or PCs and video that you traditionally would have seen on your television. And right now we have a lot of interest in user-generated content from places like YouTube, or video that you can get very easily online that we'd like to be able to watch. But most of us don't have a PC in our living room unless we take our laptop and physically bring it there. At the same time, a lot of cable companies and a lot of other companies like, say, TiVo are trying to bring the experience of internet to your television more directly. And in the next couple of years, we're going to see people, for example, taking YouTube content, making it available over the cable connection that goes, broadcast to your television in an on-demand environment. So right now, there's a lot of different contention, and it hasn't really been made clear what business model will win out. But it is clear that today, a lot of consumers are both using video on their PC, but also very independently watching things on TV in a traditional way.